brace yourself for this one, and remember I'm just the messenger. The chances of eating meat or chicken containing feces probably a lot higher than you think. A group of more than 12,000 doctors is fighting to change this, though. They want you to be in the know. The Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine tested chicken products and found 48% of those chicken products tested positive for fecal contamination. 48%! A Consumer Reports study backed that up with their own evidence, finding that more than half the packages of raw ground meat and patties tested positive for fecal bacteria. Now, the Department of Agriculture told CNN they have a zero-tolerance policy for fecal material on meat and poultry. This group of doctors, though, filing a lawsuit saying the USDA is ignoring their concerns about this problem. So, President of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, Dr. Neil Barnard, is with us. I hope I said your name right. Is it Barnard or Bernard?
Any way you say is okay with me, but I pronounce it Barnard. Thanks for having me.
Barnard? No, I want to get it right. Thank you so much, Doctor. So, first of all, I think people are at home going, wait a minute, do I have some of this meat in my refrigerator? Is there any way to determine if you either have had this meat or if you may have it right now and you need to do something about it?
Well, the problem here is that the chicken muscle tends to be very absorbent. So as the chickens go through the slaughter line and the intestines are mechanically removed from the carcass, the feces tend to splatter around, and then it ends up in a cooling bath where they absorb the feces from other chickens. And it gets into the point where you can't necessarily see it. It's like trying to see water inside a sponge. So the fecal material is inside the chicken, not just on the surface. So here's the rub. The USDA has a zero tolerance for feces you can see. So if there's a glob on the outside, they'll condemn that or they'll cut it out. But if it's soaked into the chicken, they consider that wholesome. So we are saying to the USDA, by any standard, that's disgusting. It's legally called an adulterant. And 6 years ago, we demanded that the USDA take action. They refused. So on Tuesday, we filed suit.
Why are they refusing to take action? And what do you think you have in your corner now to perhaps facilitate some sort of consequential action this time around?
I really think that the issue is that Americans now eat 1 million chickens per hour. The slaughter lines run up to 175 birds per minute. And because of relaxation of the inspection rules, the inspectors really can't realistically test the chickens for fecal contamination. Think of trying to see 175 birds going by every hour, and that's your job day after day. And so what we are saying simply this: we should tell the truth to the consumer. There very likely is feces inside the chicken skin, and if consumers are aware that it's there, they can make a decision to not buy that product.
So if you consume this, what is the biggest danger to your health?
Well, there are several dangers. The obvious ones of it, there could be salmonella and other infectious bacteria that are part of the feces. But keep in mind, it's not just bacteria, it's feces itself. So feces includes toxins the body is trying to eliminate, bile juices, even things like parasites, and whatever the chicken picked up that got into the feces, that's what's impregnating through the skin and into the flesh of the bird. And our point is not to say that this can easily be solved. It frankly can't be. But what we do believe is that the USDA should not lie about this and say this is, currently by USDA standards, they call it wholesome. And as a doctor, I would have to say that feces inside your chicken meat is anything.
Is not wholesome,
It's
right?
certainly not
Real quickly, I know I only have a couple of seconds left here, but I did want to ask you again, if there are people at home and they don't know if they have meat in their refrigerator that might be contaminated, how can you spot it? I mean, are people just going to stop eating chicken? That's not going to happen.
Well, some will and some won't. Actually, more and more people are making exactly that choice, because that doesn't only eliminate the feces, it also eliminates the cholesterol and the fat and other things. So frankly, that's not a bad choice. If a person has decided they're going to continue to eat it, frankly, there is no way to detect the invisible feces that's impregnating into the muscle tissue. Our job is to make sure they're informed.
All right. Dr. Neil Barnard, thank you so much for your expertise and for sharing, boy, I'm sorry, a really kind of gross story with us today, but something that we need to know about, and we appreciate the work you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.